weird. Lord, why are people so dumb? Oh my God. There's like definitely like a thing going around where people are just like, I don't know what's wrong with these people. I really don't. Like their brain is like stuck on dumb. What the heck is wrong with these people? God, man. I don't understand people. Irritating as heck. What the heck's wrong with you people? Wow. Really don't know what's wrong with people. All I can say is dumb, da dum, dum, dum. I don't like calling people names and things like that, but it's like I can't call you anything else. It's like, what's wrong with you people? Don't understand it. Oh, good Lord. Okay. I gotta do this now too. I forgot about that. There's a lot of things I gotta do. Um, hey, Crystal. Thanks. Yeah, my team's been winning. So everybody's gonna see me in green and white for a long time because my basketball team and my soccer team are green and white. So I'm gonna be wearing green and white for a while. You definitely need a reading next week. Yeah, sure, I'll be here whenever you want a reading. I'm here. And if I'm not here, you can always email me at markymarksterror@gmail.com. So either way. Oh yeah, I can't do it on my own. I tell everybody it's your spirit and my spirit coming together. That's what it's all about. Is people that take care of you and me, they come together to get the answers and show the light. That's how it works. So I take some credit and spirit takes the other. Yeah, I can find out time frames, yeah. But see, the thing is with time frames is I can give you time frames from the day we do the reading. But I always tell people with some time frames, it's not always going to be like that, accurate because some are accurate and some aren't because people can change. If you're asking me about like another person, then they have the free will to change their mind and they can like prolong the time, you know. So for instance, if like with me, I'm waiting for an inheritance check from my auntie and uncle because my aunt passed away last year, and we're still waiting. So when I ask, when that I'm gonna get it, it's been wrong all the time because it's up to the lawyers, it's up to the other people on the will. So until they come through, I can never get a time frame for that. So that's just like an example. So hey, Lucky, how you doing? So like a time frame is always something that can be accurate, yes, but when it involves other people, the time frame gets adjusted, and like that's something that I've always told people that some things happen, and I mean, some people have come to me over the years and say, remember you told me this, and I'm like, yeah, I guess I don't know, but or like, yes, I remember. They're like, it happened a year later, but it did happen. I'm like, okay, cool. See, so things happen, but it happened like a year later. So even though things happen, that's how it is. It's just like I read from my sister, and I told her that she was gonna get her like her divorce like is still going, like the divorce is over, and I told her that she'll get the house in August, and August came and went. So um, that's the thing. Like it depended on her ex husband, the lawyers, and everything else. So now she's still waiting to get the house a whole since August, since I predicted that. So some things don't come true because it's up to other people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's hard to do time frames. But some people are accurate. Like if I'm always accurate for you, I'm probably gonna be Spirit and I are probably gonna be accurate for you again. But time in psychic stuff, time frames are the hardest thing to do. That's why I always tell people, like, just take this and just hopefully it happens, and if it doesn't, then know that it's not my fault, it's not yours, it's probably not the right time. So it's difficult. Sometimes I don't get time frames at all, and sometimes I do. Yeah, exactly. I can see. Yeah, I can see the time frame if you ask me. I just have to like shuffle the cards and check. Like if you say if it's going to take a month, I can check if it's a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Things like that. I'm pretty good with that. A lot of people have told me that things have happened when I told them. So it all depends, but I'm not guaranteeing any time frame for anybody, or like claim that I'm perfect. So, but yeah, to answer your question, I can do it. Yeah, there's a psychic friend of mine. She's like the time frame queen, but even she says like she's good at it, but people can change their minds. So that's something that we always laugh about, because we're like, yeah, time frames happen sometimes, and then other people are like, nah, I don't want to do it now. Like I can tell you you're gonna travel soon, next month, and then next month comes and you get sick, and then you can't travel, so you have to go the following month. So then I was right, but then you got sick, so you changed that. You changed the time frame because you got sick. So there's certain things. Like I don't try to justify my answers. I just try to explain to people that don't take the time frame literally. But if it happens, hey, that's great. That means that spirit was connecting with you, and it was meant to happen that day. I mean that month. So it can be fascinating how it does happen, which I always hope for that to happen for everybody, not because I want to be right, but just because I know that person's probably waiting for things. But either way, it's gonna happen when it does. My whole life, when I go to a psychic or I swap readings with somebody, I always ask, when do you see me in a relationship? And nobody's been right ever, because I'm still single. But see, that's also my choice to be single, because I've had opportunities and I just don't like the person, or I just don't feel like, being in a relationship with someone. So it's still my choice. So it's all us. It depends on us as well. And there's been times where I can predict something happening. Like somebody would say, "Oh, I hope. Do you see me getting this next week or by the end of the month?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I see it." And then they'll get it, and they'll be like, "Yeah, Mark, you're right." I'm like, "Okay, cool, great. I'm glad." And there's other times, well, it didn't happen, Mark, but let's check again. And then you check again, and then bang, it'll happen or something like that. So So it's always something. But in my experience, that's the most difficult thing to do is to predict time frames. But it's very possible, that's for sure. I've seen people predict time frames. People predict time frames for me sometimes, and then other times no. Yeah. But we shall see. All right, I need to go to the grocery store later, but I'm not sure what the heck else I need. Friday is a holiday here. It's Bermuda Day. So I think I'm going to make fish Friday. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need that. I don't know what the heck I want to eat tonight. I have no idea. So difficult and like finding out what the heck to eat every day. Sometimes I don't know what the heck I want to eat every day. One day it's chicken, one day it's meat, one day it's this, one day it's that. So annoying. Text my sister. Lucky, how you doing? Any word on the job? Hey Tanya, hi sweetie, you all right? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm much better today. My cough has calmed down a lot. You're working? Hope you have a great day at work. Keep your head up, stay positive, and you'll be okay. Hope work is good. My car's in the shop today, so I took it on Monday, and then they looked at it, analyzed it, and then I took it home, and then they called me yesterday, and then I had to take it in this morning because they're going to change the whole gear selector thingy and two tires, so more money to spend. Yeah, I'm trying to stay positive as well because my car has been to the shop 3 to 4 times this year already. And it's like, when am I going to get a break with this damn car? But, I love my car and I don't want to get rid of it. I mean, I can just sell it and go get another one, but I don't want to. I love my car. I want to keep it. And Friday is a holiday here, so I have to figure out. And all the shops are going to be closed because it's Bermuda Day on Friday. It's like our July 4th for you guys. So it's a big holiday here on Friday, and then we got the whole weekend. So it's going to be a long weekend this week. I'm trying to organize everything. Yeah. So you guys got a long weekend too. So tomorrow I'm going to go. Tomorrow's Thursday, so I'm going to go buy some fish. I have some fish here, but I need to go get more because I want to eat fish during the holiday and stuff. And have a cookout. I want to get some burgers and hot dogs and for the barbecue. So I have enough chicken. I got some shrimps and stuff. I need to figure out what else I want to make over the weekend. Yeah, I want to have a nice weekend and relax. My back feels much better. My body feels a lot better now because I haven't worked in like a week and a half. So I'm kind of like gonna stay this way for a little while, and then next week, when next week Monday comes, I'm gonna go back to work and start doing some more work and see if I can do something because I needed this break because my back was like killing me and my legs and my body was just like, yo, bro, that's enough. So so yeah, I feel much better just by not working physically. I mean, I'm working, but not physically. Like I'm not doing no step ladder work. As soon as I get on a ladder, that's it. It destroys my legs and my back and going up and down and then doing all this bullshit work. I haven't had a chance. I mean, I can't cut the grass because we haven't had no rain in a while. It's supposed to rain, but it doesn't rain enough, whereas the grass stays green. Half the grass is burnt and half is green. So I can't cut it because I don't want to cut it because then it's going to ruin the grass. So I'm glad in a way because that means I don't have to do no extra like hard work outside. And, and of course, I can't do anything because I don't have my car. So I can go and do stuff. So hopefully they call me and tell me it's fixed, and I can go get it later. I've washed some clothes today. I washed clothes today and got all my clothes washed for the weekend, so I don't have nothing, no clothes to wash. That's good. Now I'm just writing a list of all the things I need to buy from the store. I'm just trying to think of other things I need to buy. Mm, trying to think of things that I can make, like food and stuff. I don't know what to make anymore. It's just a pain in the ass. I had beef stew yesterday. My mom made some nice beef stew. She cut up like little pieces of beef, white rice, carrots, potatoes, and like Portuguese sausage, all in a nice stew. It was so good. I'm gonna have it again for my lunch. I had that for dinner. I'm gonna have it again for lunch. And yeah, so today I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like chicken, but I'm not sure. I have to see. I don't know what I want to do. I'm fed up of thinking of things to make. Then you say, "Oh yeah, I want this," and you're like, "I don't feel like that." I actually feel like lasagna today. That's what I feel like. I feel like lasagna. Hey Marley, how you doing, sweetheart? You all right? You feel like lasagna? I feel like lasagna tonight. I don't know why, but I just feel like lasagna and some garlic bread or something. Your cousin told me they were at my house all day yesterday, so she's supposed to go look and let me know if there's a hole for the septic tank. Oh, cool. Yeah, I put mozzarella cheese, Um, and cheddar cheese in there. Put the sauce and everything. Top it off with more cheese. It's pretty good. That's what I feel like today. I just feel like lasagna. I haven't had it in about 2 weeks probably. Yeah, I don't really put cottage cheese on there. I like it, but uh my nephews don't. My nephews don't like cottage cheese. So if they did, because I make it for everybody, so they don't like. Oh, I don't like cottage cheese. Like, oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, not the noodles, but like the lasagna strips. Yeah, yeah. I boil the strips and then put it on the and the meat and everything, and put it all together, and just put the strips down, meat, cheese, another layer of the noodle strips, and that's it. Yeah, actually, a spaghetti bake will work too. My sister makes a spaghetti bake, or I make it sometimes. Like you just make spaghetti and meat sauce, and just put it all in there and top it off with cheese. A spaghetti bake sounds good. I'll eat spaghetti bake or a lasagna, either one. Either way. I like my mom likes cottage cheese. I like it, but I just don't get it because it's like a waste of time because nobody else eats it except for me and my mom. But these guys, like when I make food here, I make it for me, my sister, and my nephews. So they're like, I don't want that. Just put mozzarella cheese and cheddar cheese. I don't want the cottage cheese. That shit's gross. God, you guys know what you're missing. I want to put mushrooms in mine too, but only me and my sister like mushrooms. My nephews don't like mushrooms. They think they're gross. Me, if I did lasagna for myself, I would put the cottage cheese on there, and I would also put mushrooms and onions in my lasagna. They're like, "Ooh, that's gross. I don't want that." I'm like, "You guys know what you're missing." Lasagna is easy, Marley. It's very easy. Yeah, mushrooms, black olives. Yeah, I'll eat that too on a homemade pizza. Yeah, on pizza I have onions, green olives. I don't. I like black olives, but I prefer green olives with the little pepper in the middle, the red pepper thingy. There's green ones. I prefer green ones, but I put mushrooms on pretty much everything. I love mushrooms. Yeah, I like the green olives on the pizza. I put like I don't really put pepperoni on my pizza. I rather put like Italian sausage or bacon, mushrooms, onions, cheese. Obviously, that's what I put on my pizza. But I put like Italian sausage on it, or chorizo, which is a Portuguese sausage. I love olives. I love green olives. The black olives I like too, but I'm not really. I favor the green ones more. The green ones just taste better. The black ones don't really have no real taste to it. Yeah, I like the olives that have the seed in it. The big ass olives with the seed. I love those. Yeah, you don't have to be Italian to love olives, but it's cool. Portuguese people love olives too. Me and my mom, when me and my mom eat tuna, like pan fried tuna that she makes, we'll boil potatoes and we'll have like about 6 or 7 olives with the seed. And to take like the fish taste out of your mouth, we just you like we have the olives on the side and vinegar, onions. Like how my mom, she takes like onions and she puts them all in a mason jar, and then she pours red wine vinegar over them and puts a little bit of sugar in there, like a touch, and she lets the onions marinate in the red wine vinegar, and you eat the onions like that. You put them on the side and you eat them. They're the bomb. I think they call it like pickled onions or something like that. I don't know. But in Portuguese, like it's red wine vinegar onions. Yeah, they taste the bomb. Like the onion actually goes, red. Yeah, it's called red wine vinegar. It's like it's purplish. So you would think it's purple onions, but it's not. It's white onions with the purple red vinegars, stuff on it. So they marinate inside that jar, and then they turn that color, and then you eat them, and they taste so good. Oh my god, tastes good. See, we do that as well, but what we've been eating every week is oven baked chicken. Like I get like cases of chicken breasts, and I defrost the chicken breast, and I put it in egg yolk, and I dip it in the egg yolk, and I put it inside those oven baked, like shake and bake crumbs, like the breaded crumbs that come in a bag. It's called oven bake. It's like meant for chicken and stuff. So I put the chicken breast in the egg yolk, and I put it inside the oven baked crumbs, and then I put it in the oven for 20 minutes, 25 minutes on 400, and that's the meal right there. Yeah, it's like shake and bake, but it's called oven bake. It's like thick, seasoned crumbs, like Italian breadcrumbs type of thing, but just thicker, like panko, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah. Anyway, it's called shake and bake. You guys know it as shake and bake, but we have one called oven bake. So yeah, my nephews love them. My sister and me, we eat it like once a week. Sometimes I'll do like chicken legs with the shake and bake, and other times I'll do chicken breasts. But these idiots, they don't like chicken legs. They rather eat chicken breasts. Anything with a bun is like a problem for them. Like ribs. When I have ribs, they'll eat it, but they're like, I got a bun. I'm like, oh my god. Like fuck, man, it's normal shit. Don't worry about it. It's not gonna kill you. Just watch out for it. That's all. I can't help it's got a bun in it. Just eat around the damn bun carefully, like I do. It's common sense. My nephew is sick still. He's been sick since Monday. He's got bad indigestion. So I went and got him some Pepto Bismol gas tablets. I got him that just now, and I got him like a muffin for breakfast. But my mom said his chest was all messed up today, like still having like nasty gas. I keep telling him stop eating pizza because that tomato sauce on the pizza, like that red sauce, that shit fucks you up. It's got too much acid in like tomatoes and shit. That's what happened to me. I eat very, very little sauce. I can't have like a whole shitload of sauce all the time. I'll eat like something like that once a week. And I definitely have to have a Tums or something because my body can't handle all that type of acidy shit. My sister aggravates me because Friday is a holiday, and I'm asking her what's your plans for Friday because I want to make fish, and she's like, not sure yet. LOL. I want to box her in her fucking head because I'm not gonna take out no fish, and nobody's gonna eat it. I'll be stuck eating it for like 3 days, and I'll beat the shit out of them. So such a pain in the ass making food for everybody else. I wish I could just make it. That's why when they go away for like a week or something, I'm in heaven. I get to make everything for myself, and I don't have to worry about asking nobody nothing. And I eat things that none of them eat. like pork chops. They don't eat no pork chops on the bone. They don't eat no steak. They do eat steak, but not like regularly. I'd rather have a steak like once a week with a baked potato or something and some mushrooms, but they don't want no steak. They said it's too chewy, which it isn't. Pork chops, ribs they eat like maybe once every 2 weeks, and they like it, but they're not like favorites of it. Chicken legs also, I love chicken legs and chicken wings. They'll eat it, but not really a fan of eating it every week. Lasagna is no problem. Spaghetti bakes no problem. Chicken is always never a problem. They love chicken. They eat too much fucking chicken, they're gonna turn into one. And then what else? We eat pork tenderloin, meatloaf, any type of like pizza, things like that. But it's all regular bullshit food. I can't deal with that. It's always a pain in the ass. All right, it's quiet on here. It's a quiet. All right, trying to think of what else I can get. Can't remember. My dog's in the background snoring their ass off. She's like in heaven right now. It's gonna rain soon. It's getting dark outside. Like I can see the clouds way down there. They're all getting dark. We're gonna get some rain soon. It's coming. It's a coming. We need the rain. I hope it does rain. My grass is looking like shit. Hopefully we get some rain. Come on, rain. Come on, rain. Da, 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 da. This black shirt. All black. I already got like 1,000,000 on. Hey Lala, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm feeling better today. I'm not coughing as much. I've been taking that medicine, so I'm good. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. Marley's back, back again. Don't tell your friends. Marley said I had a customer, yo. Marley's back. Don't tell your friends, okay? Marley's like, why not? Because we don't want no new friends. Some new friends are crazy. Some people are too damn crazy and clingy and annoying. So we don't want no new friends, okay? Marley's back, but we're not going to tell your friends. Leave us alone. Don't aggravate us. Don't annoy us. Lala said, I'm telling all my damn friends. All right, Lala, that's cool. Your friends are my friends. It's okay. Tell them all go to Marley's tarot. Say, go to Marley's. You can go aggravate her. Go to Marley's. Marley be hitting that vape every person. She be like, I gotta hit that vape. You guys are aggravating me. Y'all better go see Mark. I be like, no, 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 no. Why this vape be on overdrive? So I got an email saying that Adidas, because I buy Adidas stuff all the time and Nike and stuff. So Adidas just sent me like, because I haven't bought nothing from there in a while. So they sent me an email and said, just for you being a loyal customer, we're giving you 20% off, but you have to spend it before May 30th. I'm looking at this shit saying, I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need another shirt. I don't need nothing. Like, I don't even need underwear. I don't need nothing. I'm like, fuck, I don't want anything. I'm good. Then again, I'm like, well, I could buy that shirt. That's cool. The most Aquarius thing you've heard all day? That's good. See, I wish they would sponsor me. That'd be nice. Yeah, I got Nike and Adidas shit everywhere because my basketball team, Celtics, that I have on now, and my soccer team, Sporting, is all Nike. They're all both Nike. A couple years ago, they were Adidas. Now they're Nike now because they changed the sponsor. Whoever gives more money. But yeah, it'd be nice to have a sponsor. I appreciate that. Some Marky Mark's tarot shirts. Some nice Marky Mark tarot shirts would be good. Sounds good to me. I'm actually gonna get Ninja's daughter, Ali. She made me the shirt that's in the background here that has my championship team on it. She made three of those. She put like the emblems on it. She has like a sheet T-shirt press thingy, and she made my cup for me. She made this cover for me on my phone, and I'm gonna get some Marky Mark's tarot shirts done up. I need to make like you know the actual design, and I'm gonna get some Mark's maintenance shirts too for my business. So I can't wait to do that. So now that I got the championship shirts, and then if they win the cup on Sunday, I'm gonna get more damn. I'm gonna have all these shirts of all my shit all over. So that's good. I need to get some Mark's maintenance shirts done up. Get some different colors: white, blue, red, black. Keep Ali busy. So yeah, I need to get some business shirts done. My sister's voice messaging me now, of course. Fucking pain in the ass. Let me listen to my sister's voice messages. Give me a second. If you don't hear me, I'm listening to my sister's voice messages. That's my sister for you. She sent me 2 voice messages, right? And as she's voice messaging me, people are trying to talk to her. She's like, damn it, I'll talk to you later then. Fuck. These people are trying to talk to me and I want to talk to you. Fucking aggravating ass people. And then she's like, I don't know what I want for dinner. These people here at this fucking job aggravate me. That's all I heard. I'm like, she's like, I want to tell you something, but I can't because these fucking people are talking to you. Oh, fuck's sake. She's a mess. She makes me laugh. Oh yeah, she is alright when she sleep. She's a pain in my ass. She's excited because the lawyer told her yesterday that all the paperwork is in the court now. So as soon as the judge signs the papers, she gets the house. Sayonara, fuck boy. Fuck, I can't wait till she calls me that day and says, Mark, I got the house in my name. We're good to go. I'll be the happiest person in the world besides her. When she gets this house in her name, I'm going to be very, very happy. That way I can work on the house and start doing everything we want to the house our way. Because when that fucking idiot was here, he held us back from doing things. So now that's why I haven't done too much out here because those people can change their mind quick, and that's why I told my sister I'm not touching this house and putting my hard earned money and time into this house and it's not going to be ours. So we have to wait until you get that shit in your name. That's when I'll work on the house. And I said, look, just wait, patience. I said I can do all this shit easy. With you guys helping me, you guys can do it, no problem. So she's like, all right, all right. I'm like, yes, I'm not doing nothing else until you get this shit. Because you know how that bastard is. He'll end up doing something to prolong shit. It's already been a year. So that's why I haven't been doing nothing. It hurts me not to like fix the house because there's a lot of things that needs to be fixed. And a lot of things that need to be done and painted and rearranged and dealt with. And I'm not touching the house until we know it's completely ours. So that can be today, tomorrow, next week. My cards say it's going to be this month. So any day now, it's going to get here. So yesterday we got great news that it's just the court has to sign the paper and that's it. It's done. Then after that, it's child support. That's the last thing we got to do is the child support agreement. He's got to agree to pay a certain amount of money every month. And he's got to pay back pay from a whole year. He hasn't paid nothing to those kids in 1 year. And the youngest one had the confirmation with me on Sunday. And that bastard never texted his son and said, congratulations on your confirmation. I'm proud of you, nothing. Didn't say one word to him. Nobody from his family said anything either. A bunch of fucking idiots. And I said, see, this is who his side of the family is. A bunch of rich fucking pricks that they think because they got money and they got everything that they don't need you, you need them. But because we should, then we don't need them and don't need their fucking money. And they just eliminated those boys out of their lives. Bunch of fucking idiots. I told them, you guys are going to get the last laugh eventually. Because they're the youngest. So all that shit's going to end up left to them eventually. So they're fucked. So they're going to be fucked anyway. They got to give it all up, eventually to them because they're family. So I told them what goes around comes around, trust me. And when you neglect your children and your family members that don't do anything to you and you disrespect them, that shit goes around full blast right in your face. So, see, a lot of rich people think that you need them. I fucking need you. If I work hard, I don't need your fucking money and I don't need your sympathy. I don't need your handouts. I have rich clients And I need them and they need me. That's how it is. We need each other. There's no, oh, you fucking need me type of shit. There's none of that stuff with my rich clients. They never do that shit to me. But these bastards, they're different. They think that, yeah, you need me. Fucking need you. I came from the hood, mofo. We didn't have a whole heap of money, so we can live without those millions that you have. It don't phase us. I try and tell people like money ain't everything. You can be the richest person in the world and die tomorrow from your health, and your money can't save you from dying. That's the case. There be a lot of people that are still alive. So you did it to yourself, not me. I've always proved to everybody I don't fucking need you. You'll need fucking me before I need you. That's for sure. That's how I've always lived my life. I just can't stand the fact that mothers and fathers like do that shit to their children, man. It's fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. I can't believe you have two beautiful sons and you won't even like it. And you won't even talk to him. Like you won't even call him. You haven't talked to him in a year. Like what type of fucking person does that? Like who the fuck are you? When you look at yourself in the mirror, you don't see dumb written all over your fucking forehead, bro. Like you're a fucking idiot. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Marley. And that's why you're being rewarded as a good mother. I don't know what their father's like, but that's not for me to judge him or whatever, but that's up to you. But as long as you do your part as a mother, God will always take care of you and your children. Believe that. Believe those words, because I've seen it happen in my life. I've seen my brother's wife leave him for another man. She got an STD from the guy. Now she's got no choice but to be with him. Right? Thank God she didn't give it to my brother. Then my brother barely got child support from that bitch. Right? She's the one who got all the divorce papers done up quick. She took the car, right? Left him with nothing. He had to go buy another car, right? He has to pay all this shit. He's been suffering for 5 years. And now that those boys are 20 and 18, they have their own jobs and the other one's graduating from school this year. And he's already got like a scholarship for Bermuda College. And he works part-time and he's not in school, but the other one's full-time. So my brother's got like, two good boys and they're, bringing him money so they can, have to do stuff. Hey, Milk Tea, I'm doing good. How are you? That's crazy. Yeah, we're talking about deadbeat mom and dads. Yeah, that's the gossip for today and usually has been lately. Um, he says Emmy should call him if she wants to come over. You got to be kidding me. That's up to the dad. The dad should say, "Look, I have time. I want to see you. You're my daughter." What the fuck is wrong with you? Like that's retarded. Like, if honest to God, I'll be honest. Everybody knows me anyway. Like when it comes to children, if I ever got right, if I ever had children, or if I had 2 kids, and I got a divorce, and if my wife or my baby mama is a piece of shit, I would go to court and I will fight for the custody of those children because I wouldn't want them to be in her care because she's probably an idiot or she can't afford them or she's a piece of shit. Whatever the case may be. But if she was a good mother, then and we had like a equal give and take relationship where we just separated. There was no cheating or anything like that. No reason for me to hate her. Then we just wanted to separate, but we still took care of our children equally. That would be great, but that's a perfect world. I would say to her, look, 1 week they're with me, the other week they're with you. Or if you want, I'll take the boy, you have the girl, or we swap, whatever the case may be. I'm not gonna like try and take him away from you unless you're a piece of shit mom, like you're some cracko or something, where you're like you're selling yourself at home in front of my children. So that's different. Like it's different scenarios. But I'll tell you one thing: I will never neglect my children, and I'll never tell them to hate your mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that. I just want my children to be happy. Because after years go by, they're gonna get older and they're gonna make their own choices. And you might not see them for a while, or you might not see them every day. So they grow and they go. They grow and go. That's what I tell people. I've watched all my nephews grow, and the oldest ones, they see me when they see me. They don't call me and say happy birthday, Uncle Mark. And the oldest ones don't do that shit no more because they've gone their way. You know what I'm saying? They're not programmed like that. And I don't really care if they do or don't. When they see me and speak to me, I'm happy. When I see them 2, 3 times a year now for family functions, I'm happy. The oldest ones I'm talking about. Today is my nephew, my oldest nephew, my sister's oldest boy. He is 21 years old. He's graduating from Halifax College today. Today's his graduation. I never got invited because they don't. My sister and my brother-in-law don't like me, so they'll never invite me, right? But when I see him, I'll congratulate him. I don't have his cell phone number. I don't have nothing, no form of communication with them because their mother and father programmed them to say fuck Uncle Mark. But if you see him, you can say hello to him if you want to. Or if I said, hey, look, here's my number, that's the only way they're gonna do it. Because they've been brainwashed by my older sister and brother-in-law. See, so they're different. They love me to death. Don't get it twisted. Because the second oldest, he's 19. He goes 19 this weekend, right? Last year summertime when we were in the pool, he was by himself, and my sister and my brother-in-law went away, and the other one was in college. So before he came back, he wasn't in college. Like he was about to go to college, but he was here for the summer. And him and I were in that pool together with my other 2 nephews. And he talked my ear off for almost 2 hours in the pool. And he was like, Uncle Mark this, Uncle Mark that. And he was telling those guys, when Uncle Mark, when I was young, Uncle Mark had the fish tank and he taught me how to do this. He taught me how to play football and basketball. And he talked so much. And you could see he was so happy to actually have me by himself. Because when his mom and dad's there, they don't want him to talk to me like that. See, they get mad because they don't like me. So because they don't like me, they don't want my nephews to like me. But see, now that they're older, howdy Tristan, how you doing, man? So yeah, exactly. They grow up, right? And they understand the truth. So now that my 19 and 21-year-old nephew, my sister and brother-in-law, kids, because my older sister and my brother-in-law don't like me, they think that my nephews are going to treat me the same way, but they don't. See, when they see me, they come right up to me. Yo, what's up, Uncle Mark? See you time. What's up, bro? You saw the Celtics, you saw the game, you saw this, and then. They follow sports because of me. Everything they do is because of me. Because I was always with them. See, I played soccer with them, basketball, baseball. I did everything with them. But those fuckers, they didn't care. See, they're like, yeah, fuck you type of thing. Don't deal with Uncle Mark. He's an asshole. He treated us that way. But it's your fault, not mine, but you're gonna blame me. So 2 Christmases ago, I got invited to their house because we were going through the divorce because we couldn't have it here. So my oldest nephew, the 21-year-old, told his parents, look, Uncle Mark's coming here for Christmas, whether you like it or not. You guys got to get over this bullshit and this conflict you have with Uncle Mark because the real problem is you guys. And my sister got so mad at him, and their dad and my brother, he didn't say too much. But my other sister, the youngest one, was there when he said it. And my youngest sister said, look, you guys grudge Mark for nothing. You're the one who attacked him and disrespected him. And he still says hello to you guys. So why the fuck you guys, acting this way? So my oldest nephew took control of the situation. He goes, I'm gonna invite Uncle Mark. I don't give a fuck what you guys say. This is my house too. So we can't have Christmas here unless Uncle Mark comes. So they got a reality check last year at Christmas. Not last year, but 2 years ago. So my nephew stood up for me and said that it's you guys' problem. It's your mom and dad's problem. Not fucking Uncle Mark. You attacked him and you guys were wrong. Because they tried to accuse me of some shit, right? And it backfired in their face. And then instead of them apologizing to me, they made my nephews turn against me. But then once my nephews found out the truth, years later, they were like, "Yeah, it's my parents. They're fucking retarded." So it's a pain in the ass. I had to deal with that shit. So now my oldest nephews, they look at me and they're like, when they see me, they come right up to me. "Hey, Uncle Mark, you all right, bro? What's going on?" Like they talk to me like regular, and they never mention anything about their parents. But when they're with me by themselves, they're different people. And that's what it's like. See, my sister and my older sister, my and her husband, they're fucking idiots. They try to make them they're guilty, but they try to make me look like the bad person. So anyway, that's what I tell people. When kids get older, they realize that who was right, who was wrong, who's fucked up, who isn't, and who is to blame and who is to not blame. It takes years. It took years for them to do it, but they finally know like the truth. That's why they don't treat me rough no more. They don't treat me like silent treatment shit. You know. My brother's two boys are the same way. When they see me, they speak to me. We talk shit. We have fun. We laugh, and we do what we have to do. Like I don't treat none of my nephews different. And the two youngest ones are like my sons. I'm with them all day, every day from birth. And we've lived next to each other like all our lives. I do everything for them. I can't find a home repair person to save my life. No one shows up. I try to learn by myself. Yeah, repair guys are usually like hard to find, but you got to get like the smaller crew guys, like a smaller company. See if you can get like a regular guy, or ask a friend if they know somebody. Borrow theirs. I know it's hard to find, that's for sure. A lot of people tell me that's why they want me to do their shit. If I was there, Miss Bikina, I'd help you. Yeah, exactly. He said, Marley, you said he pays for her cell phone bill but doesn't reach out. Like, what the hell? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they grow up and they see who loves them and who doesn't. Like when this divorce happened, my nephews were like, if it wasn't for you, we fucked. They tell me all the time, you done everything. You kept us together. You kept everything, positive. I had to not turn gangsterish and be calm for everybody's sake, you know. I know, yeah, I know you keep me busy. It's bad enough. I gotta deal with, pain in the asses here. Like my parents and my sister. They aggravate me the most. They're my biggest pain in the ass clients. My family is my biggest pain in the ass. My sister's like, when are you gonna do the closets? You got your saw and your thing. I'm like, we have to go get the wood. And we have to paint it all first. I said, we got a lot of work to do. I said, this weekend is the holiday. So this weekend, get your asses up on Friday and let's do it. Oh, well, I was like, well, then don't fucking complain to me. I said, I'm not going to do it by myself. You mofos are going to have to work. You want it done? I'm not walking up and down these fucking flights of stairs because this house is two flights, right? So I said, I'm not going to go up and down with these pieces of wood and do all this shit. Oh, hell no. So I'm measuring once and cutting once, and that's it. Measuring twice, cut once, and then that's it. I'm gonna fucking paint this shit, and that's a wrap. And I said, you mofos are gonna come down here and paint these boards so I can put the shelving up for the closets. Oh, well, come on, man, we gotta do. I said, look, and even after I paint them, you can't put them in the closets right away because it's gonna stink. Then when they go sleep, they're gonna be like, it stinks of paint here, Uncle Mark. I said that shit takes time, you know. You gotta make sure that shit doesn't like stink up the fucking closet and the room. So they're like, oh well, why did you start now? I said, well, I'm not a fucking millionaire, you know. You can go get the fucking wood. When you're off, we'll go get it. Fuck you think this is? You think I'm a goddamn millionaire? So I'm still waiting for my fucking inheritance. This shit's taking forever. But anyway, yeah, kids eventually find out the truth. Same thing happened with my sister and her husband when they got the divorce. Those kids were confused. They were like, what the fuck just happened here? And then the youngest one was devastated. The oldest one wanted to kill his dad, still does. And I have to stop him from trying to do that because he's such a piece of shit and he lies all the time to them. And he hasn't talked to them in over 2 weeks. Like, you know, he hasn't talked to them physically in over a year, but he hasn't texted them in 2 weeks. But he told his lawyer in a letter that I text him 3 times a week. How the fuck are you gonna text your children? I don't text no fucking buddy. I'm calling you. Texting nothing. I'm calling your ass. Hello? I want to hear your voice. I ain't gonna sit there and spell check aggravating the shit out of me. But some people are like that. They don't care about their children. That's why the parents that do take care of their children, just know that you're going to get blessed every day. That's one thing that God hates the most is a deadbeat parent and parents who neglect their children. That's like the worst sin in the world. That's one of them. And murder, obviously. But that's one of the worst things you can do is like a parent not care about their children. You cared enough to make them, but you didn't take care of them. That's really smart. You're a great person. There's a fire pit waiting for you called hell. It's waiting for you every day. So when you go, that's what you're gonna deal with. Don't say I didn't warn you. But it's coming for you. You're going there, I can guarantee you. People who disrespect their children and leave them and not even care about them or pay for them, like there's something really wrong with you. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, you know, I love children so much. They're innocent. You know, they don't ask to be put in this world, and then you put them in the world, and then you don't want to pay for them, or you don't want to deal with them. Like that don't make no sense. It don't make no sense to me how someone has to like the audacity to do that. It don't make no sense. Even if you don't like the baby mama or whatever, your baby daddy, love your children and like take care of them. You know, don't let them go without nothing and shit like that. And you don't have to bash the person. Just like let children find out on their own. You can say whatever you want if they ask you, but you know, at the end of the day, you got to do what's right for your kids. That's why single parents, I respect them a lot, especially if they're doing like you know good things for their children. Like my sister, like I know my sister's a great mom, and she's carried those boys the past year with me as our helper. You know, we paid for everything. We help those children. We do everything. We take them here. We do this. We do that. We do everything for those boys, and that's why we've gained their utmost love and respect because their father never did that. That's exactly what the oldest one said. When was he? When was he there for us? And I said, yeah, well, that's true, but I don't want to bash him. But Truth is the truth. That's it. You fuck around, that's what's gonna happen. You're a piece of shit, that's what's gonna happen. That's why a lot of people like they don't even know what it's like. I don't even have children, but I don't have to have children because I've had 6 nephews. If I ever do have kids, I know exactly what to do because I've been through it all. I've seen them all, in diapers. I've seen them in now as grown men and teenage boys. They've come a long way. They have jobs. They're in college. They still love me and respect me like I do them. And I'll do anything for them, no problem. If they ever come to me and ask me for something, I'll always do it for them, like I have in the past and still do. Even if they're a deadbeat mom or dads don't, I'm still gonna help them. Like my brother's 2 boys, I've given them so much sneakers and clothes and material things that they needed. My sister gave them furniture, beds, everything. Gave them pure shit, you know, for them to like have because like they didn't have anything because the mother left them with nothing. So we gave them everything. We gave them everything they needed, and now they're doing good. And that's all that matters. Like doing good things like that for your family. That's not their fault. Their mom's a hoe. It's their father's poor choice. But he's learned his lesson. But me and my sisters helped them plenty of times, and my mom and my dad, they do everything for their grandchildren too. But the other sides of the families don't do nothing. That's what pisses me off. Because people get comfortable with just saying, yeah, you go deal with their family. They'll give you everything. Yeah, we will. And we're going to get rewarded by God for it because we're taking care of family and children while you're going to go to hell and rot. And you're probably going to have bad luck on your way, which you deserve. But there's so many situations. Sad. That's one thing I wish didn't happen. It's like, people separate and then the children end up, suffering, or the children end up evolving and getting better without that shit parent at home. And that's a lot of people. I know a lot of people have told me that ever since they got a divorce and that person's gone out of their lives, that their children got way better. And that's exactly what happened to all 4 of my nephews that were involved in a divorce. All 4 of them are wonderful. They're doing great. They've all evolved. My brother's 2 boys, the oldest one graduated and got a good job. He's making good money. He still works at the same place he's been working for years. And the other one's 18, is about to graduate next month, and he's got a scholarship for a whole year at Bermuda College. So what more could you ask for? Perfect. And the 2 youngest ones, ever since that fuck boy left last year, those kids have evolved. They've won awards. They've gotten honors at school. They've gotten taller, bigger. They have just gotten out, just better. Period. They've just evolved so much without that negative fuck around here. It's the perfect thing, so. That's why I always tell people for years on here, I've been telling people, once you get rid of a negative person or situation, your life evolves immediately. Like the next day, the universe says, okay, now we're going to wave our magic wand for your dumb ass because you finally got rid of this negative shit. So now we can grant you your peace. And that's exactly what happens. Ever since the negative people leave, you see everything go your way. And it continues that way as long as you keep negative things out of the way. Yeah, see, Marley? Yeah. Right, but that's okay. Having less is better than having more and being mad. I'd rather have less and be happy, Yeah, of course you have to work for it. That's never gonna end. But you see how your oldest is 18. He's probably got a job. You know, he's gonna get even he's gonna work probably even more now. You know, he's got transportation. He knows how to drive. He knows how to, everything's going to start to get even better and better and better. He's going to be like the man of the house now because he's evolving and he's getting better. And he's the same way. As she gets older, she's going to be able to, help you even more financially and things like that. Have a job and do things what, I'm sure she helps you now, but thank God you have education and a job and you do what you have to do. You're a good mom and doing what you have to do. And look what you're doing now. You're getting another place, you're starting new. These things are all meant to happen for you because of the sacrifice you made for your children. So God's blessing you. That's just the way it is. It's life. And if nobody's told you, I'm proud of you. And I'm sure your mother's proud of you. And I'm sure a lot of people are proud of you. And you work two jobs. You work your job now, you go online, you help people, you're a good person. If nobody's told you, I'll tell you. And I'm sure everybody tells you on here anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just know that God and Spirit's always there for you and they're gonna help you. You just gotta believe and be patient. Tell your Scorpio ass to keep the tail curved, but don't, hit nobody with it, Just keep it curved so they know, like, don't fuck around, it's curved. Fucking, sting your ass, but just keep the stinger back, like. How you doing, Dan? But people know, people see and know, and God don't sleep. He knows what's going on. He knows what type of mother you are. We all make mistakes. Sometimes people marry a fucked up person. In the long run, sometimes you marry that person and you didn't realize, what you're doing. And sometimes it goes good, sometimes it's bad. But when it is, you got to evolve. You can't just be around a negative piece of shit all day and all night. And having kids is never a burden. It's a lesson. And unfortunately, a lot of people have kids with people that are pieces of shit, but it doesn't mean your kids will turn out that way. There's so many people who's had kids and divorced, and those kids are the ones that evolve more than a person who has a good home and has their parents together. I've seen that many a times. And it all starts from home. So a single parent can have so much influence on their children without the bad influence of the other of your spouse, of your ex, of your divorced person you divorced, because the kids will see how much you care, and just your aura and your experience and your life will reflect on them and make them want to be you, like you're their idol because you took on the responsibility. When they're young, they won't know. When they're older, they're gonna be like, fuck. And then when they compare their lives to their friends that also have a divorce and hear all the stories about everybody else's life, they're like, fuck, you know what? My mom or my dad or whoever, they did all this shit for us. Like, this ain't no easy life. And then when they go on their own and they have their own family, they're gonna be like, fuck, this is what my mom had to fucking put up with. This is what my dad had to do to put us through this shit. Like as they get older, they value you more. Trust me. They know. They're not stupid. They know. You know. They know what's right from wrong. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? You're a lot better. Yeah, I'm doing good myself. My cough is kind of gone away somewhat. It acts up every now and then, but my back and my body's feeling a lot better. Yeah, exactly. It always comes full circle, and it always ends up being a lesson that you learn, and it always ends up being, it always ends up, the truth comes to to the surface eventually. People see, and people think children are dumb. No, they're not. Children are very smart. They're very observative, and they're very, like, they know, they're aware of everything that happens, and they might be listening to you when you don't even know they're listening. And they have their peers, they have their friends that go through the same shit, and they're like, oh, you think your dad's bad? Well, my dad did this. You think your mom's a hoe? Yeah, my mom's even worse. Or you think they compare each other's lives. Because I've listened to my nephews come home and they say, oh yeah, we thought our dad was bad. This guy's dad did this, and this. Or we thought, this was the case. But guess what? He said his mom done that. These kids compare people's lives, see? And they're like, you know what? My life ain't that bad after all. Because I could have been this person. So throughout their journey, they understand why you got a divorce. They understand why you separated. They understand who's right and who's wrong, who's decent and who's not. Unfortunately, it's sad that families have to, split, and fathers and mothers become trash, and then, they don't do nothing for their children. And then you get the good ones, and then they're the ones who's going to get blessed at the end of the day. But it's all good, everything all pans out. And I've seen that with my brother's divorce and my sister's divorce. They both I'm proud of my sister and my brother, even though I don't really associate with my brother too much, but I'm proud of him. He's a good father. He's kept it together these past 5 years. He's provided for his children. His children have come a long way and gotten better. He loves his boys. I know he does. He knows he made a big mistake marrying a hoe. But now life goes on. Make your life better now. That's all. Yep, they do. They do. They watch everything you do. Yeah, same here, Dan. A lot of people are wearing masks, and you know, yeah, there's hoes, whores, sluts, like Tanya says, with hoes. You know, yeah, my brother's ex-wife, she's a hoe. She left him for another guy and got an STD. So she got what she deserved. She cheated and got a coochie disease. So that's her fucking problem. And her kids don't give a shit about her. She tried to come back into their lives, but it's too late. Go away. Once a hoe, always a hoe. But some hoes think they can be housewives and it don't work and backfires. Some of them graduate, but some of them don't. And my sister's husband, he was a joke. He was the biggest piece of shit going. He was lazy. He had, a golden spoon in his mouth from his mommy. His mommy is rich, so she gave him everything. And then he was just lazy and didn't do anything. And then he ended up cheating on my sister as well, and left his kids and hasn't spoke to his kids in over a year. So we're talking about deadbeat mom and dads, and how hard it is for single parents to make it, and how kids, how kids evolve after it, go through shit before it. It's Marky's pre-podcast. These are things that I want to talk about on my podcast when I do have it, and just make sure that people understand that, there's different scenarios to life. There's different situations we get into. Yeah. Yeah, you can be a bum and be a good boy. You just have your ways, That's just it. You could be lazy, but you could still be a good person. You know? Yeah, there's a lot of rich bums. There's a lot of rich idiots in the world, and there's a lot of poor idiots in the world. There's a lot of idiots, period. Everybody has their perspective of you, and you just have to roll with it and just, don't worry about what people say. Just do what you got to do what's best for you. I always tell people just do what's best for you and you'll be all right. It's that simple. Do what's best for you. If you do what's best for you, you'll be in good shape. Never worry about somebody else and their problems unless they're, your problem. I'm so happy that my nephews evolved and they help their mom and dad, and they do what they have to do. They respect me to a certain point. When they're nice, they're nice. When they're a pain in the ass, they're a pain in the ass. But they're children. When I was 16, 17, 18, 19, I was a pain in the ass too. So I'm not no near a saint. I was one of the biggest pain in the asses in my family. I still probably am. I guess I still am a pain in the ass. I guess I don't know. My mom says I'm still a pain in the ass. That's been 5 years ago. The kids and I will sit around and talk about how rough we had it the first year. Then they would laugh and make jokes about rough days. That's all I can see. They heal. Yeah, same thing with my nephews here. Same thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's a phase that we all go through. I always tell my nephews, hey, look, my dad was the biggest pain in the ass in the world. I couldn't stand my dad back then. He was a royal dickhead. And he tried to over control us all the time. Yeah, my nephew graduated from college. This is my nephew right here. He just graduated from college. These are my two oldest nephews. Graduated today from college, from Dalhousie University. Well done, my boy. Just finished talking about him. My sister just sent me the picture. Yeah, that's my first nephew that's graduated. Those my little wanksters. So that's good. I'm glad he's graduated. Business administration, I believe. Yeah, he's already got a job. He's gonna be working at some like company or something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, it's yeah, Crystal, you can. Oh, definitely, Marley, definitely. Yeah, Crystal, you can. She's saying that she's watching my nephew like they got it like on sister showed me a picture of my dumbass brother-in-law. Yeah. Yeah, he's going into business administration. He's working in an office at some exempt company. I can't remember what they're called, but some place he's working at. He's already got a job. He was working there during the summer. But when he comes back from college next week, he's gonna be working already. He starts in June. So I'm proud of him. He always one of the main things he asked me is why I dropped out of school. And I said I dropped out of school because I hated school and I want to work with my hands. And if I go to college, they're not going to teach me what I can be taught in the field. So he was like, okay, fair enough. Because, well, you are good at what you do. So, I know you are. So I knew you didn't need college. And I'm like, yep. I said, some people want it, some people don't. I told my nephew some of the smartest and most successful people in the world never went to college and didn't graduate. So it all depends on the person, not their education. And I know people who have top-notch education and they change their profession. It's just the way it is. It's life. Whatever your path is, you do whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you don't go to school. I always encourage people to go to school if you want to, but not me. I'm different. I don't want to go to no college and I dropped out of school, and I can't. I turned out perfectly fine, and I didn't go to college to be a psychic either. It was all taught, all it evolved on its own. It's all good. Yeah, my nephew's got a lot of jobs. Well, he's got a job lined up after his graduation, so I'm glad. I'm happy for him. Your mom was controlling; she would flip out on us today. Bipolar, yeah, exactly. Yeah. You did, but you flunked. That's cool, Dan. You made out all right. You're good. Some people don't need it. It's just a way of. It's just a label that people put on people. You have to go to college. You have to do this. You have to do that. There's no such thing, man. You just do what you have to do to make money. I got it, Crystal. Thanks. You can ask your question when you're ready. None of my siblings and me are confrontational. We don't like arguing, maybe because I'm all this part I'm crazy. Yeah, that's well, my oldest brother and sister. I have a brother and two sisters, and my brother and my oldest sister I don't really associate with. Like we don't, hate each other, but we just don't really associate with each other. My youngest sister is my best friend. Like we're together all the time. We live next to each other. We've always been cool. Like we're each other's best friend, especially this last, 2 years with the divorce and everything. I made it to grade 10 and I left. I was 17 years old and I left. I was like, fuck this, I'm out of here. My mom and dad were so mad. Oh my God. You can't leave school. You're never going to be nothing in your life. You're out of your mind. You better go back to school. We're paying for this shit. I went to a private Catholic school. My dad was like, yeah, you don't want to go. That's fine. Don't go. I'll save my money. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, you'll save money. I'm going to go work. Fuck this shit. I'm tired of these nuns. I'm tired of this stupid ass school. I'm out of here. I got my own transportation. I'm going. And I ended up being a car mechanic apprentice for like 3 years. Then I worked construction for about 5 years. Then I started doing electrical for like a couple years, and then I went on my own. And 2007, I started my business, and I'm still working for myself today for 16 years. And I've been doing electrical work for 25 years. And I do this. So I didn't need school or college. So, yeah, I'm different. Everybody does what they have to do. I'm not. My oldest sister, she's a school teacher. She's got a master's and bachelor's degree. She's the only one in our family that went to college like for years. My youngest sister went to college for business management. She's got a good job. But my brother, he's the dumbass of the family. He doesn't have no talent. He doesn't have like no decent job. He's always crying. He's always working at bullshit places. Now he delivers coffee for a living. He's just like one of those idiots that never like want to learn anything. He's one of those idiots that just, okay, you got a job, fuck it, I don't care. He never wanted to learn anything. He's a weirdo. But anyway, that's my situation with my siblings and how weird they are. All right, Christy, you said, will me and Jay reconnect this year? How does he feel about me? All right, cool. I'll do that. Yeah. So if I can make it, anybody can make it. My parents weren't rich. You know. My brother, he never wanted to learn anything. Even my dad. My dad don't have no, like, I call it an art, you know. I'm an electrician and a maintenance person. My brother, he's just a servant, you know, to whatever coffee fucking person. And then my dad, he's the same way. He was just a construction laborer. I'm the only one who's really got like you know, a profession, like besides my sister, she's a teacher. My other sister, she's a manager. She's been a manager like her whole life. Then you got me, electrician. Crystal, I don't see you and him reconnecting because there's still like some unhappiness. He's not exactly happy that you guys broke up. I do see this sister of his still interfering with everything, like you're saying. Everything you're saying is like still in the cards here. I think it's more you feeling like you want him back and you want to reconnect with him. But on his end, I don't see him. I see him reversed here. I don't see him like wanting to be back with you. He's very reluctant on going back to you. He's very reluctant on like reconnecting. He's very indecisive. He's not able to make any decisions. He doesn't feel stable. He doesn't want people to gossip about him if he were to go back to you, probably his sister or anybody else. But I do get like his sister here. She's causing delays and causing him to feel like pressure and not making him feel like any type of way. But as far as you guys getting back together, I think it's more like you wanting him back, but I don't think he wants you back like that. And that's what I get. Like, I don't see you guys reconnecting. And I think that he feels like he doesn't want to because he doesn't want to be put in that situation again. Like he's holding a grudge for like breaking up. Hey Rudy, how you doing, sweetheart? You all right? How does Crystal? How does this go? Yeah. Crystal, I still feel like he has feelings for you. Like he's still like to him, he still feels like, you know, he still has deep feelings inside for you. Like, you know, you're not out of his mind. You're still on his mind. But he knows that if he were to get back with you, that it's probably going to turn out to be bad luck. And he's got like a lot of outside people. All those people you just mentioned that are in that house are all influencing him not to go back to you. And he's like, okay, I won't. But deep down inside, he does still like, care about you. But the thing is he doesn't really want to do it. He's like, he doesn't know if he wants to go that route again. He's very uncertain, and he's feeling like everybody that's around him is telling him not to do it. Like he might be telling them, look, I want to go back to Crystal. I still feel love for her. I still want to go back to her. And they're like, no, don't do that shit. Fuck that. Make her like come after you. Make her like, come back to you and blah, 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 blah. So for instance, if you left him, they're probably telling him, oh, well, she left you. What does that say? Make her come back to you. Now, if he left you, they're going to say, why you want to go back to her for? But there is still some feelings there that he has for you. But whether or not you guys get back together, I just don't see that right now. Feelings are there, but not like enough for him to go out of his way because he's being influenced. Hey, Shakima, how you doing? Let me catch up with everything here. Cool. All right. You guys just talking amongst yourself. Cool. All right. I just want to know if anybody was talking to me. So I don't want to say, yeah, Mark, I said something right and told me when. Oh, nice, Shakima. Congrats. This is supposed to be a good week energy-wise, so that's good. I got Ali, I got your donation. Thanks. Da, da, da. Oh, nice, Shakim. Looks like things are looking up. That's good. That's what I want to hear. Some positive action. That's what's up. Hey, Blue Nile. I'm doing well. Thanks. Ali, let me know if you're here so I can read your thing. Rudy Roo. All right, Ali. I'll do your thing now. Your questions, I mean. Cleaning and listening. All right. When you're finished, you can come clean over here. I'll pay you. Pay you no mind. All right. You said a-hole basically asks how much money, including what he is going to give me and her party food. He said he would only give me the money for the party and her present. Is it the truth? So you want to know if he's actually going to give you money for the party and the present. So if you tell him how much money you want to know if he's going to actually give it to you. In other words, why got to be so difficult for him? I'm just teasing. My non-floofy, she's back here. Look, she's here in her bed, living the good life. Boo-boo. Dimey, baby. Everybody, Ali's asking to see you. You said pay her no mind. You're sleeping. You want to rest on your bed, enjoying the AC. and the posh life. Yeah. You're like, yeah, fuck that. Okay. Cool. Hey, Ninja. All right, let's check if Aho will give you this. So, well, it looks like, you know, mm, I don't know. I asked if he's going to give you the money. It looks like he will, but not as much as you want. He's going to be very stingy. And I still see him like very indecisive on doing it. Like, kind of get like, lying vibes from him. I got King of Pentacles reversed. I got all reverse shit. I got Six of Cups here, but that tells me like, dealing with his children. So he might give you like something, but don't expect too much. Yeah, he probably won't give you that. But ask me if I needed more. I said, give me what he can. Hmm. Let me just see what's going on here. Is he gonna? Now that you told me the amount, let me see if he'll give you that amount. Well, I see he's gonna give you less than 5. So I'm getting he's gonna give you less than 500. So that sounds right. So he might give you less than 5, but he might still give you the 350. Yeah. So I got 5 of Pentacles reversed. So that means less than 5. So it's saying less than 5. So that makes sense. I get some weird energy around it though, Ali. I still get like him like being weird about it. I still getting him being weird about giving you that money. There's something up with that. Like it's weird. I just get like him debating with it, or his parents might be influencing him. Something's going on there. So I'm not getting a guarantee on this. I'm getting like it can happen, but I'm not getting a guarantee. You know? Yeah. So like I'm asking about it and it's telling me yes, no, maybe. I have to see, I don't know. Like I'm not getting an outright yes and I'm not getting an outright no. I'm getting like an in-between mind thing. It's like maybe he's gonna say, "Oh, how much does she want for Sophia's party and blah 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 money?" He's gonna be like, "Oh, she wants 350. Oh, hell no, that shouldn't be that much. What about her? What is she gonna fucking pay?" So he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. I shouldn't be paying the whole thing." So then he's gonna be like in between minds about how much he really needs to pay, and he's gonna ask you like, "What are you paying for?" So because of them, he's influenced like from those people, from his idiot ass family. That's what I get. So don't be surprised if you have to like pull teeth to get it. You see what I'm saying? So I can't even, I don't see like a guarantee in the cards that he's gonna actually give you all of it one time. Like he might just say like, "Oh, I need like a receipt of the things that you do." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some bullshit like that. Even though you said you wanted 350, he's gonna say, "Well, where's the receipts and what the fuck did you pay for?" Like he's being influenced, or he might just do that himself. So that's why I'm not getting you're really gonna get what you really want, because he might like beat around the bush. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like he could be like an idiot like that. So you ask if he's telling the truth. I feel like he is telling the truth that he's gonna give you the money. That's the answer to the question. Whether or not he gives it to you, that's a whole nother ball game. You know, like gives you everything, because he might like be an idiot and drag it out in order to give you the money. All right, your second question, you said next 3 months still on track with finances. All right, let me check. After Ali, I have Blue Nile. So Blue Nile, I just got to answer another question for Ali, and I'll get to you afterwards. Ninja, I wouldn't say he's hiding the money, but I would say like he's being influenced not to like give it all. Or he might tell Ali, look, if you go to a party place to get like balloons or whatever or food, I want to see like a receipt where you paid $110 for this, $50 for that. What did you pay for her birthday party? For the like what are you gonna spend all together? And I want to see the receipts, because I might be giving you 350 and you might not be paying for nothing. See what I'm saying? Like it's like that type of energy. It's like a stupid, like instead of just giving it for your child, he might question Ali. That's what I'm if he's like that, then don't expect that. Like expect him to do that. Sucker. Suck rock. All right. So Ali, I still see like your finances being okay, as long as you don't contradict yourself, be very complex, don't make, crazy decisions about money, and dispute to get money in your own way. Like, make sure like when like this situation, how you need money for your daughter's party, and you have to dispute to get that money from that sucker. Sorry. So like dispute it, But I feel like you're gonna get like propositions. You're gonna attract more business. You're gonna get your finances are gonna be fine. It's not gonna be like amazing and oh my god, but like I still see you like whatever doesn't work, something else will happen. Whatever doesn't happen this way, something else will come in and fill the void. So your finances will be fine as long as you stay alert, stay active, and like really perceive and be vigilant about and active about what you want to do. Remember all the ideas I've given you? Take those ideas and run with it. Like try and always make things better so you can advance. I also feel like a man is going to approach you and ask you if they can do more work. If it's not me, it's probably someone else. This is a younger person, so it's probably not me. I'm an old whippersnapper, So there's like a person, like another guy that might approach you and say, "Hey, look, I need some stuff done. Can you do this? Can you do that?" Yada yada yada. So be aware there's a young man that can come to you and invite you to or give you an opportunity to make money and to give you work and things like that. So you might meet a guy upcoming months and he might help you out. But yeah, that's what I get. Like the next 3 months will be fine. As long as you do your part, something better is coming. So whatever doesn't work, something else will happen. So don't be like shy. Don't be I don't know if you are shy, I'm not sure, but like don't be shy. Like take advantage of whatever opportunities you can get. You know what I'm saying? Like don't back away, you know? And try to dispute for your own personal gain, but dispute in a good way. You know? I'm just asking you if you are shy. You know, I'm not talking about in the bedroom or anything like that. I'm talking about business wise. You know? But like, be aware of contradicting people, people who are involved in making decisions. Like, don't go against your intuition and your decisions. If you have a decision to make the damn decision. Don't be shy. Don't be like holding yourself back. You know what I'm saying? Rudy, I have to be funny. It's just me, you know. When I give readings, I don't want it to be like, oh my God, the world's gonna end. You know, I try to like, be happy and like bring good energy into like the reading and stuff. And, just overall talk shit. I have to, man. It's just me. That's just who I am. I love talking shit every day. As long as I'm not offending nobody, I'm good. You know. But Ali, it looks good. Still, like everything looks okay. And I'm gonna give you some work anyway. So that's coming. Don't worry. I got business shirts to do. I might even get some Marky Mark's tarot shirts to do. I just need to do up the design. And Sunday, if my team wins, you're gonna have to make some shirts for that too. Then I want some business cards. Yeah, I'm gonna give you some work. Don't worry, it's all coming. Just give me time. And everybody likes my shirts. See in the background that green shirt? Ali did that shirt for me. She put my team emblem on there. She like that. You know what else I want to get, Ali? Is some fitted caps, and I want to put like some stuff on it. I got some Marks Maintenance. I have a business. It's called Marks Maintenance, and I want to get like some fitted caps. I might have to get you to go like to get some fitted caps for me. I'm gonna send everything. I'll let you know. I'm writing everything down what I need and the colors and shit. So I'll get you to hook them up for me. You're more concerned about a-hole and his money. Yeah. Well, that's up in the air, That's still like no, I'm in Bermuda. I wish I was in Boston. Yeah, I'm gonna I've wrote a list already of all the things I want, and my sister might want some stuff too, like so look, snoring pig in back of me, look. She's snoring like crazy now. You just heard her? Piggy. You sound like a damn pig. You wouldn't think there's a damn dog back here. But yeah, I'm gonna get some stuff done up anyway. So we're gonna be yes, Bermuda the island, like Bermuda Triangle. What was I gonna say? Blue Nile, you can ask your question when you're ready. I know she did nothing to me. Look. Look at her, look. Why you gotta snore all loud and back at me like that? Huh? You can't see I'm doing work over here? You ain't gotta work. All you gotta do is lay on your fat piece of bacon ass and do nothing all day. And eat, sleep, and shit. I had French toast this morning for breakfast and you had some of it. Hmm? Yeah, go ahead. Don't pay me no mind. It's cool. Yeah, I'm in Bermuda. I've been Bermuda my whole life. But I go to Boston though. I love Boston. Boston's like all my teams, my family, some family in Boston, friends. I've been going to Boston for years, for all like half my life. That's my favorite place, besides Bermuda. I want to go back. I haven't been there in 4 years since COVID. So I want to go back eventually. I'll get there. Yeah, I've been. The triangle is like the water part. I've been all through there. It's not like a big deal. It's not. It's not what they say it is. It's just a bullshit thing. All right, Blue Nile, you said exactly, Marley. You be anti-gone. You be gone forever, anti-gone. or Antigone. All right, Blue Nile, you said I was pulling my own cards about the girl I spoke to you about yesterday. Card says she'll reach out and potentially apologize in the near future. I also picked up to the cards that I'd be reluctant to take her back on her. Right. Just wanted to know your perspective. All right. Antigone, 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 Antigone. I'm just teasing you, Antigone. She always does that. No, she always does it. She always in bold capital letters. Antigone, 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 Antigone. Like, it's not like that. Fuck. You living in Cali, California. That's my city, California. I got a lot of people in California from here. A lot of my clients are from California. Tons of them. I got a lot of friends in Cali. West Side Wanksters. All right, Blue Nile, let me see. Blue Nile, I don't think she's gonna apologize. And if she does, it's not gonna be like genuine or anything. Antigone is always trying to like act like I don't know what I'm talking about. I have an accent, you know. In Bermuda, we say things backwards. Yeah, I get reluctant stuff here, Blue Nile. I get reluctant that she wants to be cool with you again and actually apologize. And I also get that reluctant stuff because you feel like it's difficult dealing with her. I'm getting difficulties in dealing with each other, conflict, inability to like work with each other or live with each other. I feel like because of past things, you're gonna like see like people in the past are just like her. She's not no different. But I do see like indecision in proceeding, being reluctant to talk to each other and apologize. She might be gossiping, or you might be gossiping about her back and forth. And she might even use the excuse of, you know, she doesn't have enough money to move in or money to like do certain things. Like, you know? Yeah, exactly. Half-assed. Yeah, I agree. Well, some people cut off each other for those things all the time. That's never gonna end. Like there's always gonna be like people who cut people off for someone, for a parent, for a loved one, for a child, for you know, some people cut each other off for a pet, you know. I don't like that's the thing. I don't I don't see her moving out right away. She's trying to get like money. She's trying to get something that she can have, but everything she does, it like the plans are canceled. And she's trying to use like her she's trying to use like things to get certain stuff, like use her like charm or whatever, and use like her ways. But I see everything she's doing is not realized. Like she's not realizing her goals. Her plans are being canceled. She feels emptiness. She wants something, but she wants to benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. She wants like a favor from someone. So I don't see her like moving out. anytime soon. Like she wants something that's gonna benefit her, something like an ultimate change. And she might be like waiting for her this man to ask her to move in with him. So I don't see her moving right away because it's like she's waiting to get something done first. It's weird. So I don't get how she's gonna get out of that unless she finds a replacement. Do you still see this woman moving in? Like I still see her wanting to move in, but she wants to have her cake and eat it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, Marley, take care. Like I still see her wanting to move in, but she's probably not gonna like she's gonna make things difficult. And then eventually she'll probably be like, want to leave or get out of it. But she's trying to cancel all these plans. She's trying to like not make it work. She's trying to like get her out of it because of what's going on. But she's trying to deal with the difficulties. Like she doesn't want to put her guard down and act like she's, wrong. Yeah, exactly. So she might even live there, but not really like deal with you guys. I mean, at the end of the day, um, all right, Dan, take care. At the end of the day, she still might live with you guys, but not really associate with you guys 100%. Like she's gonna make it difficult, and she knows that the way she is, so she's gonna try and do her best, but she's gonna like she knows that she's going there, but she's just got to do what she has to do, and that's it, and not associate with anybody like that. I feel like all of you, yeah. Like yeah, exactly. She'll just go there, do what she has to do, apply herself to her studies and her school or whatever she's there for. Whatever she's there for, job, school, whatever, she's gonna apply herself to that, stay in her lane, and then just make things, you know, like everybody knows what she's about, so they just like, yeah, whatever. But if after a month of her living there, I feel like she'll adapt better and she'll be like, get all emotional and then like finally come through and be like, okay, fuck, all right, whatever. But she's still gonna make things difficult before she gets better. Like before it gets better, she's gonna be difficult. Like she might come to her senses after a month. Yeah, exactly. Once she feels that way, she'll be like that. But I feel like right now she's trying to like cancel that contract or thinking about it. All right, take care. I'll be back on tonight anyway. I have nothing to watch tonight, so it's 1:30 here. All right, goodbye, sweetheart. Take care. I'll be back on tonight. I don't know if Marley's coming on. She might be on tonight too. So, but I'll be on late tonight at some point in time. All right, Blue Nile. All right, Ninja. Take care. I'm still waiting for my damn car. I took my car in today. I took it on Monday. They didn't fix anything. They just said that they were waiting for the parts. Then the next day, yesterday, she called me and said she has the parts and can I bring it in today? So I took it in this morning at like 7:30 this morning. And they haven't called me back to say they're finished or it's going to be ready today. Nothing. Their fucking place is a fucking joke. Yep. Well, what happened this time, well, I got everything that's happened to it, I fixed it. But I was driving the car last week and then I was changing my gears and I heard like a pop. And I was like, oh fuck. I went to reverse and it went clack. And I was like, oh shit, that don't sound too good. And it's not like I missed the gear. Like I hear something wrong with it. And then it started making like the gear shift is all loose. But I can change the gears no problem and drive the car. But when the car is like at an idle at a stop, you can hear like the stick goes like this. I'm like, oh fuck, this is not good. So then I took it there on Monday. They analyzed it and then they never called me. So I went there and I picked it up. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I called and they never answered the phone. I was so pissed off. I'm like, these fucking people, they want me to fuck them off, you know? So then they're lucky they didn't answer the phone. So then I went down there at like 5:30, they were closed and my car was outside. So I had the key. So I took my key, I started and I took it home. And as I was driving, I was like, these fuckers didn't even fix it. So the next day, yesterday at 3 o'clock, she calls me and says, oh, we got the parts. I had to go get it at the warehouse, but we have all the parts now. And if you want to fix it, it's gonna cost $800. And I'm like, yeah, I need it fixed because it's all fucked up. So she's like, okay, well, can you bring it in tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah, I'll bring it in tomorrow. And here we are, 1:30 in the afternoon. I hadn't heard shit. I'm gonna call down there like another 2 hours from now. I'm gonna call there and be like, yo, what the fuck's my shit? No, Blue Knight, I'm ready. I'm ready when you are. You can go ahead and ask your question. I was just giving everybody an update. Yeah, it is. It's irritating and it's annoying. But yeah, my gear selector is messed up. Like the link that when you move the gears like this, it's like a link underneath. It's all messed up. And then my two front tires are bald. So I told them you might as well put two new tires on it too. Like this year alone, from January till now, I've spent like $4,000 on that fucking car already. Everything's been going wrong on the car. It's 16 years old, so now it's starting to have problems. Which is cool. Like every year it doesn't have problems, But this year it's been aggravating. I've spent a lot of money on that damn car. But hey, I need it. And I haven't spent that much money on the car like throughout the years anyways. This is the year I gotta spend money on it. That's all. It's a pain in the ass, but I have to do it. If not, I can't drive. All right, how does Elle feel about this whole situation? She's moving in with us too. She's not heard my side of the whole situation. All right, let's check. Yeah. I feel like Elle feels that is not her problem, and she feels like everything's gonna work out eventually. Get all positive things. I don't think she feels negative about this at all. She's just worried about paying for everything. Like she's worried that if this girl doesn't move in with you guys, that there's gonna be like, they're gonna have to spend more money because it's only three of you and not four of you, or whatever the case may be. That's the only thing that she's thinking about is the payments, for the actual to rent the place. She doesn't want to spend more than that she has to. So she's hoping that everything gets resolved and everybody gets along. So that way everything gets paid for, bills, the place, the rent, and all that type of stuff. That's the main thing I see what her concern is and how she feels about it. Right, exactly. So that's the only thing that's on her mind is the financial part of it. Now, the other thing is she feels like all of you should be able to get along together and just mind your own business and get along and be compatible with each other. But she knows that she feels that you mean well and you're a good person, but you don't have to be a good friend, to anybody, and you can be inactive on her concerns and her thing. But I feel like this person L is timid and she doesn't really want to say too much and just let you guys, battle it on your own and do whatever you have to do, But the main concern here is she's worried about the money part. Yeah, exactly. So as far as like how L feels about it, she just feels that everything's gonna work out eventually. She feels like everybody's gonna do what they have to do and move on from whatever has to be done. So she's not really the only concern is the money part, but she thinks that you're all gonna get along eventually. She feels like she's hopeful that everybody's gonna be okay and be successful. Like I don't get no bad vibes on her thoughts and feelings. The only thing is the financial part of it. But yeah, she thinks that everybody's gonna work out together eventually. She doesn't doubt it. It's more it makes sense because everybody, when you have people all together that have to pay for shit, you got to pay for it. So if the one person's missing, then you got to pay extra. So she doesn't want to do that. That's her main concern. Is like having to pay extra. But otherwise, that she hopes that everybody gets along, and she knows you mean well. She just wants all of you guys to be compatible with each other and be cool. She might be the peacemaker. I don't know. Ah, okay. Yeah, that could be it then. After a month, she'll be like, "Yeah, fuck this, I'm out of here." You're welcome, Tanya. You too, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here anyway. I gotta go. I'm gonna go. I have to talk to my mom. She just called me, and then I'm gonna get some lunch and go check my nephew. He's next door sick. I'm gonna go check to see if he's okay. But I'll be back tonight though. I might even be after I get my car. I'll be back. I have to check on that too. See if they fixed it. But yeah, Blue Nile, it doesn't look bad. Even if she leaves after a month, the hell with her. Just get somebody else. And I'm sure somebody else would take it anyway. I'm sure you guys will be fine at the end of the day. Like I don't get no like catastrophic bullshit or no serious bad stuff. I just get that it'll be difficult, but after a month it'll be fine. Well, mm, that might happen after a year, after a month's time. It might happen after that. So you never know. You never know. The main thing is to like let it unfold and see how it goes, and then if that's the case, then that's the case. You know, the woman that's causing the problems, I see her all over the place anyway. She's trying whatever she can to not get herself in that predicaments, but even if she does go in because she signed, she'll probably just be there for a month. And if she realizes, her fault, she might stay. You never know. I just feel like everything's in her hands. Something in my damn eye, her hair or something. But yeah, I think it'll be fine. As far as you're concerned, I think it'll be fine eventually. Nothing's gonna really come out of it, you know, as far as her like being better or whatever. We got some rain coming this way. See it all coming this way. We got rain coming. All right, so you're good, Blue now? I'm gonna be back later on tonight at some point, or later on this afternoon at some point tonight, this afternoon, whatever. But I'm gonna go now, and I'll be back later. But it's good seeing you guys, and enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you guys later on. Alrighty, take care. You're welcome, sweetheart. Take care.